The people who participate in the ultra-Orthodox atonement ritual of Kaparot, where you swing a live chicken over your head 3 times and read Bible passages while someone else holds a baby, have to look me in the eye and tell me there's not some point in the ceremony where you're thinking, what the fuck are we doing? Someone must advise Vermin Supreme, the candidate who's filed for the presidential primary in New Hampshire, promising every American a pony and saying he'll defeat ISIS by going back in time, that wearing a boot on his head could undermine his credibility. New rule, if you're seeing Jesus in your dog's ass, I'm not religious, but I do see it. But if you...
Wow, it's just dogma.
If you see Jesus in your dog's ass, it's you who needs to be chained in the yard. You know, there's nothing more embarrassing than inviting the neighbors over to witness the image of the deity, only to have Jinxie drag Jesus' face across the carpet. Oh, men who wear these new cowboy boot sandals have to answer one question. How do you get your horse to stop laughing? New rule, everyone interviewing the pair of identical twins who married another pair of identical twins must ask the only question anyone wants the answer to. Do you sometimes fuck the wrong one? New rule, stop calling what happened in Oklahoma this week a botched execution. The guy died, didn't he? So it took longer than they promised. What do you expect from government employees? A botched execution is when the guy gets up off the gurney and says, that was refreshing, what's for dinner? Somebody needs to inform me whether this sign means that this parking spot is reserved for the handicapped or reserved for the Kardashians.
Shameless.
They have big asses. New rule, if you're paying less than $1 for a taco, you can't be shocked that the meat in it isn't really meat. Your meal costs less than gum. There's a reason taco spelled backwards is, oh, cat. Okay. Shut up. New rule, the homophobic people at the American Family Association who refuse to use this Harvey milk stamp might want to avoid getting any mail from Finland. That is a real stamp from Finland. It's a real stamp honoring their gay icon Tom of Finland, and it really explains what the brawny paper towel guy was always cleaning up. New rule, stop making horror movies with Anthony Hopkins. I'm not afraid of any evil I can evade by taking the stairs 2 at a time. Anthony Hopkins was a great young Shakespearean actor. Just ask Shakespeare. New rule, I'm still not exactly sure what Pussy Riot is, but count me in. New rule, I don't know where this picture was taken, or what's happening in this picture, or why, but whatever it is, don't do it again. New rule, if Time magazine is really this desperate for attention, it must be renamed, I'll Suck Your Dick for $1. Seriously, the print media has to die more gracefully. And by the way, here's a tip that your child might be too old to breastfeed. when after he finishes, he lights up a cigarette. New rule, the internet does not have to be everywhere. This is Samsung's new internet-equipped refrigerator. Just the thing for people tired of sending email from their toaster. New rule, Illinois Congressman Aaron Schock has to either ugly it up a little or... Yes, yeah. That's a congressman.
Yeah.
Either ugly it up a little or explain how Lindsey Graham is supposed to get any work done around here. New rule, now that the networks have had shows called I Hate My Teenage Daughter, Shit My Dad Says, and Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23, they must make a new show called Who Asked You, You Stupid Fuck? New rule, never assume the president and vice president are on the same page. For example, in this photo, Joe Biden is thinking, this poor kid would be lost without me. While Obama is thinking, maybe it's time to put Grandpa in a home. New rule, stop trying to convince me that oral sex is the new handshake. For one thing, that would radically change the job requirements for the Walmart greeter. Plus, how would Hollywood starlets know when the introductions were over and the audition had begun? New rule, if you want me to take your stance on gay marriage seriously, don't dress up in flamboyant, over-the-top costumes. That goes for you, and you, and you. New rule, debates held in the internet comment section have to make me hate all of humanity less. Here's a recap of every debate ever held in an internet comment section. Ready? Obama's a socialist. Oh yeah, Bush is a war criminal. Fag. Who you calling a fag, faggot? The end. And then, of course, someone chimes in with Ron Paul 2012, and they call that guy a fag. And then I can't help myself, so I type, gentlemen, gentlemen, please, this is a porn site. New rule, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed must get a new headshot. Dude, I don't care how long your resume is. With this photo, you'll be lucky to get a gig blowing up a dinner theater. Look at you. You're like the Arab Nick Nolte. You look like Ron Jeremy with a hangover. You think you were tortured before? Wait until we start waxing off that chest hair. And by the way, chic. There's nothing chic about that outfit. That shirt doesn't say death to America. It says Flashdance. What a feeling. I can't believe we have the same agent. New rule, if you're one of the men who needed the recent CDC warning that people should not wash and reuse their condoms, you may be too stupid to fuck. And ladies, one sign that you've thrown in with a cheapskate is when you say, I want you to do me right here, right now. And he says, I can't, my condom is in the dryer. New rule, until every charity in the world has all the money it needs, you cannot pay someone to tattoo your boyfriend's name on your butthole. We're a jealous, violent, heavily armed society. The last thing we need is two guys meeting for the first time and one saying, Adam Felber, Adam Felber. Where have I seen that name before? Of course, Felber. It was right on the tip of my tongue. They beg for me to come back, and then they boo. That's...